Howdy, my noble friends. SirKakaBabu is back with World of Tanks, and today we are going to be looking at the Tier 6 Chinese medium tank, the Type 58. Now, there is a lot of interest in the Type 58 at the moment because people are grinding it in order to have enough experience on it, so that the new Chinese heavy line which is coming out with the rocket boosters, well, they are planning to get prepared for it. So I thought, why don't we check out the Type 58 today and get ourselves introduced with this nifty little vehicle. So what do we need to know? Type 58 is a T-3485 with Chinese characteristics, albeit the bad ones, because it lacks gun depression. You want your enemies to be at the front of you, or not below or high, or well, actually high can work. But anyways, I digress. Jokes apart, lacks gun depression, so you would have to compensate as you guys do in all other areas in your life. So stock grind is not that bad, I must admit, because look at the guns. Alpha damage on the stock gun and the upgraded gun is the same, so you're not really missing much. Premium penetration on the upgraded gun is way better. However, the premium penetration on the stock gun isn't that bad compared to that. So stock grind is not going to be that painful. So I suggest keep playing with the stock gun with premium ammunition and unlock all the other modules first. First is going to be the turret. You need the turret for hit point boost, or then you need engines, because what is a medium tank with no armor and gun depression if it is lacking mobility as well? Its mobility on the stock engine sucks, so you need upgraded engine and track. So turret, engines, tracks, and when you're done with that, you can go for the upgraded gun. It is a different stock grind route I'm suggesting, but go with it. If you lack load capacity, well, you can put improved hardening, and then when you get the tracks, replace it with the optics. Other than that, vents and rammer would suffice. Standard equipment. Augment your lack of crew skills with premium consumable, and your experience on the stock grind would go swimmingly. Other than that, it's a standard T-3485. It's nimble, versatile, medium tank gameplay, and it's no different than any of the other bazillion T-3485 or T-34 variants in the game. Now let's check out some Ace Tanker gameplay and see how this tank really performs on the battlefield. So on to the battlefield. Alrighty then, my noble friends, we find ourselves on the Prokhorovka map in a tier 7 matchup right in the middle of the lineup. If you check out carefully, then you see that there is no light tank to speak of on both teams. So wink wink, nudge nudge, someone would have to step the hell up and be a spotter for the home team. Let's see what we can do. I am going aggressively in the standard bush in this location and hoping to find some enemies so that I can spot. Let's see what we can do. Meanwhile, most of our guys have, including the T-29, have gone to the hill. I'm going to bring the map up, and the F6 region is being taken over by the KV-1 tier 5 Soviet heavy tank. Right off the bat, we spot the T-34 tier 5 Soviet medium tank, and he goes down. He was trying to, just do good for his team, spot some targets. Well, I am sure he must have spotted some until he went down. P-43 Italian tank is spotted by us, and we fire on him, do some damage on his tracks, and friendly team damages it, and we finish it off. So fantastic start for the Type 58. We have done 400 damage, almost 600 spotting, so fantastic result. What more can a medium tank ask for? This location is very fruitful, albeit you've got dumb enemies who are charging in, which you are spotting so that your team can hit them. But still, it is a good place. And enemy Wolverine is spotted. I am going to fire and then switch to HE ammunition to put more round into it. But our team was so ruthless that it just finished off the Wolverine in short order. Now I have clicked on the mini map where the enemies were spotted outside of my render range, and I am putting blind rounds hoping to kill some enemies at long range. This is a fantastic tactic. If you see enemies on the mini map but don't see on your render range, well, click on the mini map and make that target and then focus that target. That target hits the ground and lets you see where the actual ground and tank might be from that long range, and then you can blind fire them and some epic blind rounds would come your way in no time. Now I am moving aggressively. We spot the tier 6-7 American tank destroyer T-78. It goes down fantastically. Tier 6 and well, fantastic result for the Type 58. Now this OI is out of its element. It is going down, trying to evade the wrath of our team. We put a round into it. VK3001H on the enemy team puts a round into us, and that is the first damage we have taken. RT has opened up on us as well. Now in the back we see AMX M445 and it is being hit by our artillery, our team, and fantastic things are being done to the enemies. Well, they wouldn't be fantastic in the enemy's mind, but for us it is fantastic. We are continually moving up the ridge line, trying to keep the OI spotted. Meanwhile, we know that KV-1SA and VK3001H are back there. Who else is back there? We don't know yet. We see an artillery tracer, so one artillery is back there as well. We move up and the Super Hellcat finishes off the OI. Fantastic result. Most deadly and behemoth heavy tank on the enemy team has been killed. Our team is progressing nicely from the 1-2 line, and Hellcat is moving up as well, trying to play the role of the spotter, but he is now being hit. Let's see if we can put some rounds into the VK. We aim and fire. VK3001H is almost dead and we finish him off, ladies and gentlemen. Our first kill of the match. We are up by 2000 hit points, 8 and 3 kills. Now I have decided to move up aggressively against the enemy. We spot the grille and we put a round into it. We were aiming and waiting and we fire, and the enemy tier 5 artillery has been taken out of the game as well. Fantastic result for the Type 58. We are moving on aggressively, hoping to find and spot this AMX, but KV-1SA gets spotted, so we put a round into it, and the tier 7 French heavy tank moves up, puts a round into us. We finish him off, and KV-1SA puts a round into us as well. Now the SU-122 and 2244 has opened up on us. We thankfully the tracks got absorbed. Tracks absorbed its round, but now the HE round from the SU-122-44 goes into us, doing 500 and something damage. It was a mega round into us and he almost one-shotted us. We kited him, we tracked him, and our guys with fantastic gun line behind us finished that tier 7 deadly tank destroyer off. We are off to 3300 spotting damage, 1482 damage so far, and we are moving against the enemy base. 45 TP. The tier 7 Polish heavy tank abandoned his team and moved on to the other side of the embankment. Maybe perhaps it was his mistake, or he played so defensively. We wouldn't know until we check out the post game stats. Now we are piri, moving into the enemy base because we have done enough this game and I wanted to squeeze some more XP out of this game by capping A for putting pressure on the enemy team, and if our friendly dudes get slaughtered by those enemies, then we would have a capping point to fall back on as well. T-3485 moved in like the hero he is. He puts one round into the 45 TP, puts another into the GW Panther. 45 TP is still fighting it out with the T-3485. T-3485 looks into trouble, but he is not in trouble at all because he is at this side of the embankment and he is safe. 45 TP is looking towards us hungrily. He moves up his turret and spots me, and if the enemy artillery was zeroed in on our location, he would have fired and killed us. However, thankfully RT was not looking at us and not zeroed in on us. I move up, I put a round into the 45 TP and M10 RBFM finishes it off with GW Panther and P43 base remaining on the enemy team. We continued to cap, and basically it was a capping victory for the home team. Maybe we could have just risked it all and gone for those vehicles, but why risk it when you're on 37 hit points? An easy victory after a hard won fight is definitely the option you should take. Now let's check out the post game stats and see what carnage we created on the enemy ranks. On to the post game stats. Alright partners, we secured quite a lot of medals over here. First, I would mention the Mastery Badge Ace Tanker. I mean, getting that M shield is always a treat in any vehicle, and getting in this Type 58 was a joy as well. So Mastery Badge Ace Tanker, a whole bunch of these insignificant secondary medals, and we got a Patrol Duty medal for spotting the living daylights out of all those enemies, and Confederate medal for doing a lot of damage to different enemy vehicles. So it was a fantastic result for the Type 58. We did 1630 damage with 2 kills and 1411 base experience. So fantastic result indeed. Our Tiger 1, well, he should be mentioned as well. He did a lot of damage in that location of F6, 2534, and also the 45 TP I was dissing about, which was killed the last on the enemy team, did a lot of damage himself. So a good game for him personally, but his team lost in the end, so commiserations. Our Wolverine, we did 1300 damage. He was a good fire support, and all the rest of those guys did some good supporting fire on the 1-2 line as well. So a good job. We fired 22, 15 hits, 12 penetration. So we missed a lot of rounds, but in those clutch situations when your gun depression is lacking and you're trying to expose your turret for as little time as possible, then these hopeful rounds must be fired. 722 damage from more than 300 meters. So some long range sniping action was going on as well, as you saw. Sadly, I ran out of this premium round at the moment, but we still made a healthy amount of profit of 2100 with 1411 experience. So all in all, a fantastic result. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little game, and I hope it would have highlighted the strengths and weaknesses of the Type 58. Play this vehicle hard, gather experience, and be ready to welcome the oncoming Chinese rocket boosting heavy line, which would most probably lead from the engine or wherever. Well, Type 58 is a vehicle which is a force to be reckoned with, and a vehicle also that upon which you would have to play a lot of games. New Chinese heavies are going to branch off from this. The medium line T-34-1 goes in from it as well, and the regular Chinese heavy line IS-2 onwards moves on for it. So you would have to spend a lot of battles in this vehicle. I hope this video would have helped with that. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys in my further oncoming videos in coming days and weeks. Hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next ones. Goodbye, my noble friends.